Have you ever stood in front of your closet, dressed perfectly from head to toe, except for the shoes? You try one pair on, too uncomfortable. Another? Stylish, but impossible to walk in. And then there's that pair that's comfortable, but makes you feel like you've aged 10 years the moment you slip them on. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. For many women over 60, finding the right pair of shoes becomes an unexpected challenge, not just for comfort, but for elegance, confidence, and identity. Because let's be honest, we're no longer chasing trends. We want shoes that respect our body, honor our style, and let us move through life with quiet grace. We want shoes that speak for us without saying a word. Shoes that say, yes, I'm comfortable and I'm still incredibly elegant. So if you've been struggling to find that perfect pair or wondering if such a thing even exists, this video is for you. Because today, I'm going to walk you through the only 10 pairs of shoes you'll ever truly need after 60. From timeless classics to modern must-haves, each one is thoughtfully chosen to enhance your wardrobe and elevate your presence. And the very last one, it's the pair that most women overlook, but once you see it, you'll never shop the same way again. So sit back, relax, and let's rediscover the kind of beauty that begins with every step. Let's begin with a shoe that many women overlook, but once you discover it, you may never go back. Feminine Oxford shoes. Now I know what you might be thinking. Aren't those men's shoes? Not quite. Yes, Oxfords have traditionally been linked to masculine wardrobes, but that's exactly what makes them so powerful in a woman's collection. Because when reimagined with delicate finishes, soft materials, and graceful details, Oxfords become something entirely different. They become a symbol of quiet confidence, of polished independence, of timeless elegance, with a touch of edge. A feminine Oxford is sharp, but never harsh, strong, but always refined. Look for styles with clean lines and impeccable stitching. Choose soft, supple leather in black, ivory, or even a rich caramel tone. These shades are endlessly versatile and add instant sophistication to everything from jeans to trousers, midi skirts, and even tailored dresses. What makes Oxfords truly special is their ability to transform your outfit without overpowering it. They bring a sense of structure and purpose to your style. They say, I'm not following fashion, I'm defining it on my own terms. And for women over 60, there's something incredibly empowering about that. We've already spent a lifetime navigating trends, expectations, and change. Now we want pieces in our wardrobe that reflect who we are, confident, clear, and quietly bold. Feminine Oxfords offer that grounding energy. They're perfect for a professional setting, a museum outing, or even a weekend cafe stroll. And they support your posture too. Flat but firm, they give your feet a strong foundation, allowing you to walk with intention and grace. The magic lies in how they balance everything, masculine and feminine, form and function, tradition and personal expression. And isn't that the kind of balance we're seeking in this chapter of life? To walk into a room and feel completely ourselves. To carry strength not on our shoulders, but in every step we take. If you've never tried Oxfords, consider this your invitation. Slip on a pair, stand tall, and let the world see the woman who's not afraid to wear something classic, with a twist. Because elegance is not about blending in. It's about walking through life with clarity, charm, and quiet certainty. And feminine Oxford shoes, they're just the beginning. Let's begin our journey with a shoe that brings together two things every elegant woman over 60 desires. A little extra height and a whole lot of comfort. Yes, I'm talking about the timeless wedge sandal. Wedge sandals are often underestimated, but they hold a quiet power. They give you that graceful lift, the kind that lengthens your posture and makes your outfit feel just a little more elevated, without putting your balance or comfort at risk. You see, unlike traditional heels that place all your body weight on a single pressure point, wedges spread that weight evenly across the entire foot. This means your knees, hips, and back don't have to work overtime. You're not wobbling or teetering, you're gliding, And that, my dear, is the secret. When you walk in wedges, you walk with purpose and poise. You're not thinking about how much longer you can stand. You're simply enjoying the moment. But not all wedges are created equal. If you want to keep your look elegant and timeless, choose neutral tones. Think soft beiges, tans, taupes, or even whites. These colors pair beautifully with linen pants, sundresses, or even a tailored midi skirt. Materials like cork or jute add a fresh, summery touch, especially for daytime outings or warm weather vacations. And if you're attending a casual outdoor event, maybe a garden party or brunch with friends, wedge sandals offer the perfect blend of sophistication and ease. No sinking into the grass, no aching arches by midday. Just effortless confidence with every step. Some women worry that wedges are too youthful or informal. But here's the truth. When you find a pair with clean lines, good support, and elegant design, they actually become more refined with age. Just like us. So the next time you reach for your favorite outfit, ask yourself, am I pairing it with shoes that enhance my beauty or ones that hold me back? Because wedge sandals don't just elevate your height. They elevate your presence. And when you walk into a room wearing them, you carry the kind of energy that turns heads, not because you're trying to, but because you're centered, grounded, and completely yourself. And that, my friend, is always in style. Now that we've talked about the graceful charm of wedge sandals, let's move on to a shoe that quietly commands respect in any room. The classic loafer. This isn't just a shoe. It's a statement, a whisper of confidence that doesn't need to shout. And for women over 60, that kind of understated elegance speaks volumes. Loafers have been around for generations, and with good reason. They offer a structure that cradles your feet in comfort, while their design exudes timeless sophistication. Not too bold. Not too dainty, just right. The key to choosing the perfect loafer lies in its construction. Look for soft, high-quality leather that moves with your foot instead of against it. A well-made loafer should never feel stiff or restricting. Instead, it should feel like it was custom-made for your stride. Think about the details. A discreet buckle, a subtle stitch, or a slightly raised heel. These are the finishing touches that take a loafer from basic to refined. And don't overlook the sole. A lug sole, those slightly chunkier bottoms that are popular right now, can give you extra grip and support without sacrificing style. Perfect for days when you're on your feet more than you expected. What makes loafers so special is their versatility. Pair them with tailored slacks for a polished, put-together look, or with cropped jeans and a blouse for that effortlessly modern touch. They also look wonderful with midi skirts, flowing culottes, or even a structured blazer if you're headed to a meeting or event. Loafers carry a certain kind of wisdom. They don't beg for attention. They don't follow trends. They're just always appropriate, always elegant. And perhaps that's why so many women find themselves coming back to them again and again. Because when you find a shoe that feels this dependable, this timeless, it becomes more than just footwear. It becomes a part of your identity. It says, I've walked many roads and I've learned which ones are worth traveling. So the next time you reach into your closet and wonder what will match the mood of your day, remember the classic loafer. It's not flashy, it's not complicated, it's simply undeniably you at your best. And now, speaking of shoes that combine elegance and comfort in a way that feels almost magical, let's talk about a hidden gem in every elegant wardrobe. Now let's turn our attention to a shoe that often goes unnoticed, but once you experience it, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. The comfortable leather shoe. This is not your ordinary everyday shoe. This is the one you wear when you want to feel good from morning until evening without sacrificing even a hint of style. For many women, especially after 60, comfort becomes the highest priority. But we shouldn't have to choose between comfort and elegance. A well-designed leather shoe offers both. It molds to your foot like a second skin, supporting your every step while keeping you looking composed and graceful. What makes these shoes so special is the craftsmanship. It's all in the details. supple, breathable leather that softens over time, flexible soles that move with you, not against you, an anatomical insole that gently cushions your arch and heel, giving you the freedom to walk without pain or fatigue. And let's not forget the shape. A slightly rounded or softly squared toe gives your toes room to breathe while still maintaining that sleek, classic silhouette. There's no pinching, no tightness, just pure comfort that lasts the entire day. Choose classic tones like deep brown, rich cognac, or black. These colors go with nearly everything in your closet, from flowy midi skirts to smart trousers or a casual pair of denim. And because they blend so naturally into your wardrobe, they allow your clothing and your smile to shine first. Wearing these shoes feels like a quiet luxury. You don't need to announce it, you just feel it. When you walk into a cafe or through a museum or down the aisles of your favorite store, there's no tension in your step. You're grounded, present, poised. This kind of shoe tells the world, I value myself enough to choose both beauty and care. It's a small but powerful message, one that starts at your feet and rises all the way up to your presence. So if you've ever wished for a shoe that truly supports you while still honoring your natural elegance, the comfortable leather shoe might be exactly what your closet and your lifestyle has been missing. Because sometimes walking through life with ease and grace is the most stylish thing of all. Now let's talk about a shoe that answers one of the most timeless fashion questions. How can I look elegant without wearing heels? The answer, my dear, is the pointed toe ballet flat. Simple, feminine, and surprisingly powerful. For many of us, ballet flats bring back memories of delicate shoes that look cute, but often feel a little too flat, too young, or too casual. But the pointed toe version, that changes everything. This graceful design elongates the leg, refines the foot, and gives your entire look an air of sophistication without ever lifting you off the ground. It's elegance at eye level. And that, sometimes, is the most captivating kind. Unlike rounded ballet flats, which can make the foot appear shorter or wider, the pointed toe creates a streamlined silhouette that flatters the entire figure. It's subtle, but the effect is real. You instantly appear more poised, more polished, more put together. And the best part? You can wear them all day long. From morning errands to evening dinners, your feet stay happy, and your style remains untouched. When choosing the perfect pair, go for quality above all else. Soft leather or suede that molds gently to your foot. A small inner cushion that provides support where you need it most. And most importantly, a structure that holds its shape, even after hours of wear. Color also plays a vital role here. A nude tone is like a best friend. It goes with everything and makes your legs look longer in an almost magical way. But a classic black pair? That's your style secret weapon. It adds instant polish to jeans, wide-leg trousers, or even a sleek shift dress. Don't be afraid to play with soft metallics or subtle textures either. They add just enough interest without overwhelming your outfit. What makes pointed toe ballet flats so remarkable is how quietly confident they are. They don't demand attention with height or flash. They invite it with grace. These are the shoes of a woman who knows herself, who's walked in high heels when she needed to, who's earned the right to choose elegance that feels as good as it looks. So next time you're getting dressed and you want to feel refined without feeling restricted, reach for your pointed toe ballet flats. They're not just shoes. They're a gentle reminder that beauty and ease can walk hand in hand, and that even the softest step can make the deepest impression. Now let's talk about a shoe that every elegant woman should own, a style that transcends seasons, occasions, and trends: the ankle boot. If there's one shoe that can carry you from fall to spring, and even those cool summer nights, it's this one. But not just any ankle boot. I'm talking about the kind that combines structure, comfort, and sophistication in a single step. The right ankle boot is a quiet workhorse. It adds polish to your look while giving you the confidence to move freely, securely, and beautifully. It's the kind of shoe you forget you're even wearing, because it feels like a part of you. So what makes an ankle boot perfect for a woman over 60? Start with the material. Look for soft, high-quality leather or suede that breathes and moves with you. It should hug your foot, not squeeze it, and it should never feel heavy. Next, pay attention to the sole. You want something with gentle grip and just the right amount of structure. A small block or mid-height heel will distribute your weight evenly, reducing pressure on the ball of your foot and supporting your posture throughout the day. This is especially important for women who value both grace and ease. And when it comes to colors, think timeless. Black, camel, taupe, or deep brown are your best allies. They blend effortlessly with everything from skinny jeans to long skirts, from wide-leg trousers to tailored dresses. An ankle boot adds a grounded, composed energy to your outfit, whether you're meeting friends for coffee or walking into a dinner party. But perhaps the most beautiful thing about ankle boots is how they adapt to who you are. They don't try to change your style. They elevate it. They work quietly in the background, letting the rest of your outfit shine, while grounding you with comfort and certainty. There's something powerful about a woman who wears ankle boots well. She's rooted. She's present. She knows her direction, even if she doesn't announce it. And every time she steps out, it's with intention. So if you're looking for a shoe that will serve you year-round, that will walk with you through seasons of change, both in weather and in life, invest in a pair of ankle boots that feel like they were made just for you, because when your foundation is strong, everything else falls into place. Now let's talk about heels. Yes, heels. Because even after 60, there are still moments when you want to feel a little taller. A little more poised, a little more radiant. But here's the secret. It doesn't have to hurt. Enter the low-heel stiletto, not the towering, toe-crushing ones from our younger years, but the refined, graceful version that gives you just the right lift, without sacrificing comfort. These heels usually sit somewhere between 1.5 to 2 inches, just enough to elongate your silhouette, to straighten your posture, to make your legs feel like they go on forever, but not so high that your feet scream for mercy. It's the perfect in-between, a sweet spot of elegance and ease. The beauty of the low-heel stiletto lies in its subtlety. It doesn't shout for attention. It quietly elevates. Whether you're stepping into a dinner event, an art gallery, or simply want to dress up a weekday outfit, this shoe adds that finishing touch. It says, "I'm still here, and I still care about how I show up." Look for pairs with a gently pointed toe. This design helps lengthen the line of your legs without looking too sharp or trendy. Choose materials that feel luxurious: soft leather, smooth suede, or a satin finish for more formal occasions. And when it comes to color, you can never go wrong with nude or classic black. Nude blends with your skin tone, giving the illusion of longer legs. Black, on the other hand, is your faithful companion, always elegant, always powerful. Pair them with a well-fitted midi dress, wide-leg trousers, or even dark-wash jeans and a silk blouse. You'll be amazed how a simple change in footwear can completely shift how you feel. And here's something special to remember. Low-heel stilettos don't try to be the center of attention. They let you be. They complement your energy without overpowering it. They lift you, not just physically, but emotionally. Because when you wear a shoe that supports your body while honoring your beauty, something happens. You feel seen, you feel strong, you feel like yourself, only a little taller, a little more refined, and a lot more at ease. So if you've ever sworn off heels, maybe it's time to reconsider. Not the pain, but the possibility. Because style should never hurt, and grace should always feel good. Now let's talk about those warm, golden days, when the breeze is gentle, the sun feels soft on your skin, and all you want is to feel light and comfortable, but still unmistakably elegant. That's where the elegant flat sandal comes in. You see, not all flat sandals are created equal. Some feel too casual, some lack structure, and some, let's be honest, just don't give us that polished finish we're after. But the right pair? It's like walking barefoot through a summer dream, only better, because you're supported, poised, and beautifully put together. What makes a flat sandal truly elegant is its attention to detail. Delicate straps that frame the foot softly. A sleek, minimal design that doesn't overwhelm. And a structure that offers just enough support so your step feels confident, never sloppy. Look for pairs made of quality materials, leather, soft suede, or even a refined woven fabric. Avoid overly embellished designs or thick, rubbery soles that can feel too young or too bulky. Instead, choose simplicity with purpose, a sandal that lets your natural grace take the lead. Color matters too. Neutrals like ivory, beige, tan, or soft metallics give you flexibility and refinement. They pair effortlessly with breezy linen pants, flowing skirts, or even your favorite midi dress. And because these shoes are so lightweight, they're ideal for travel, for weekend brunch, or even a relaxed garden party. What they offer isn't just comfort, it's the freedom to move and live with ease while still feeling refined. Sometimes, when you're standing in line at the cafe or walking through the farmer's market, you don't want to feel overdressed, but you still want to feel like yourself. These sandals let you do just that. They say, "I'm relaxed, but I haven't forgotten who I am." And they give your feet the respect they deserve. After all, they've carried you through decades of memories. Why not give them something soft and beautiful in return? So the next time you're tempted to slip into a pair of worn-out flip-flops or stiff, uncomfortable shoes, pause. Reach for that pair of flat sandals that makes you feel feminine, grounded, and lovely. Because there's a quiet kind of elegance in choosing grace over flashiness. And in a world that often demands too much, it's refreshing to wear something that simply lets you be. There was a time when sneakers were reserved for the gym or the garden, but thankfully, those days are behind us. Because today, casual sneakers have become a quiet revolution in style, especially for elegant women over 60. No longer just for workouts, the right pair of sneakers can now elevate your look, support your steps, and carry you through your day with ease and confidence. But let's be clear, we're not talking about those chunky athletic shoes, the kind you wear on the treadmill. Leave those at the gym. What we're embracing here is a new kind of sneaker, one that blends comfort with refinement, ease with elegance. The perfect casual sneaker should have a sleek design and be made from high-quality materials like leather or soft canvas. Minimalist. Clean, uncluttered. Think of them as the new flats, but with better support and a bit more personality. White, beige, soft taupe, or even a gentle pastel are all beautiful, versatile choices. They blend effortlessly with both casual and dressier outfits without ever feeling out of place. Pair them with straight-leg trousers and a blouse, or wear them under a midi dress for a modern, effortless twist. Even with wide-leg linen pants or a long cardigan, they bring a quiet sense of, "I've got this." And the best part? Your feet will thank you. Supportive soles, cushioned insoles, freedom to move, explore, stroll, and stand without that familiar ache creeping in. Casual sneakers are especially perfect for travel. Whether you're strolling through museums, exploring a new city, or simply walking to your favorite cafe, they let you enjoy the world without discomfort. They also send a subtle message. You're active, present, and unafraid of embracing a modern touch without ever abandoning your elegance. And isn't that what we want at this stage in life? To be comfortable in our skin, to move with ease, to show the world that style doesn't stop at 60, it evolves with grace. So if you've been hesitant about sneakers, thinking they're too young or too sporty, I invite you to think again. With the right pair, you won't be dressing down. You'll be dressing smart and walking through life with style that's both grounded and graceful, because in the end, comfort is not the opposite of elegance. It's a part of it. And the woman who wears both, she's unstoppable. Now let's finish our list with a true gem in the world of shoes. One that balances elegance with ease so beautifully, It often becomes the favorite in many women's closets. The block heel sandal. It's the perfect choice when you want a bit of lift, a lot of comfort, and an extra touch of sophistication. Unlike thin, stiletto-style heels that demand caution with every step, block heels offer a solid foundation. They distribute your weight evenly, support your posture, and keep you feeling steady and graceful, whether you're walking across the patio or dancing at a wedding. What makes the block heel sandal so versatile is its ability to go from day to night without missing a beat. You can wear it to a garden party with a flowy dress, to a family brunch with wide-leg linen pants, or to an evening event with a silk midi skirt and a statement blouse. The right block heel sandal adapts to you. And that's what we love most at this stage of life, flexibility that doesn't compromise style. When choosing your perfect pair, look for minimalist designs, clean straps that gently hug the foot, a mid-height heel somewhere between 1.5 to 2.5 inches that gives you that elegant lift without discomfort. Leather is always a beautiful choice, but don't shy away from soft suede or refined fabric straps. And as always, let's talk color. Earth tones like camel, taupe, or dusty rose are timeless investments. They blend with nearly every outfit and never feel too trendy or loud. But if you want something a little bolder, a navy blue or deep burgundy block heel can add just the right amount of personality without overpowering your look. Block heel sandals are also a wonderful option for travel or long events. You don't have to bring multiple pairs of shoes. One good pair of block heels can see you through an entire day, elegantly and comfortably. There's a kind of quiet power in wearing shoes that serve you well. They allow you to focus on life, not on your feet. To be fully present in the moment, knowing you look as beautiful as you feel. Because that's what great shoes do. They don't just finish your outfit, they support your presence. And the block heel sandal. It's a graceful reminder that you can stand tall without trying too hard, that you can walk into a room and own it with both feet planted firmly and fashionably. So if you're looking for the perfect harmony between form and function, this might just be your new favorite. And now, you've walked with me through 10 beautiful pairs of shoes that can truly change the way you feel, one step at a time. Because after 60, shoes are no longer just accessories. They are support. They are self-respect. They are a quiet expression of how we choose to carry ourselves through the world. We no longer chase after sky-high heels or trends that disappear by next season. We choose what's steady, what's well-made, what feels good, not just for our feet, but for our spirit. Every pair you wear tells a story, not just about fashion, but about the woman you've become. A woman who doesn't need to prove anything. A woman who's lived, learned, and refined her sense of what truly matters. These shoes don't just match your outfits, they reflect your journey. And the beautiful truth: you don't need to suffer to look elegant. You don't need to compromise comfort to feel confident. In fact, when your feet feel grounded, your whole presence changes. You stand taller. You walk more freely. You shine without trying. So, if one of these shoes made you smile, if you saw a part of yourself in this list, leave a comment below with the words, "Shining with Elegance." Let me know that you, too, are on this journey of aging gracefully and dressing with quiet power. And if you have a dear friend who's still struggling to find the right pair of shoes, still settling for painful heels or safe but dull options, share this video with her, because after 60, we deserve more than just something to walk in. We deserve shoes that walk with us, through joy, through change, through every season of life. We deserve beauty. We deserve comfort. We deserve to shine, softly, steadily, and always with elegance.